I am stood here today in the glorious sunshine in what I consider to be the pastry capital of the world, which is not the back alley of Paris you might imagine. Dearest lovely everyone, welcome to Frome. They are making flour. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So now we'll do a walkie in bit and get that done.
Yeah.
Which is always awkward and weird, but once it's done, we're f***ing sorted for the day.
Oh, hello, Max.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, and it's up to you what you say. I think you just say, we're at Rye Bakery.
Yeah.
We're at Rye Bakery in Frome.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say whatever you want. And as I said, we can do it 400 times if needs be. Hey, that ladder's cool.
Yeah.
What's up there?
You don't want to know.
No. Yeah. I believe that the financier that you make is the best financier I have ever had. And what I want to establish is, what is it that you are doing that makes your financier so much noticeably better than other ones?
Yeah.
What is a financier?
Yeah. It's a little burnt butter and almond and vanilla mini cake that's usually served for an afternoon tea or petit four, like an after dinner little snack in France.
Lovely with a coffee.
Yeah.
This is more of a nut cake than it is a flour cake.
Yeah.
There's almost 3 times the amount of nuts. So where are we at? We're kind of we're getting everything ready. So
most people, they're roasting their almonds at like a really high temperature. Totally wrong.
Right.
In my opinion. So we've sort of looked at it and thought, like, right, how are we going to get the most flavour out of this? So we're going to cook it at a really low temperature, like 120 degrees for about 45 minutes, until the almond has like released all of its oils out and it's like been perfectly toasted all the way through, not just on the outside. So we're going to start chucking it on the tray. If it was blanched almonds, then you could probably get away with hitting it with a higher heat. But with the lower heat, you're not going to burn the skin.
Yes, which I guess could go bitter, couldn't it?
And I mean, yeah, but I mean that also that bitterness that is on that skin is going to add, you know, subtle flavours to the final product.
Yeah. Right. Well, let's put them in the oven.
Yep.
I wish I had an oven you could put a trolley in. In she goes. Right, so almonds are in the oven.
Yep.
Eggs.
Egg time.
Eggs.
All right. So you're going to give me a hand splitting some eggs.
I can do that.
We're just going to be using the egg whites today.
Okay.
No yolks.
No yolks.
All right. We need 1.5 kilos, so let's go.
1.5 kilos. We're going to be here all day. What a team we are.
I know.
This like a f***ing well-oiled machine, mate. Yeah, we're nearly there.
Almost there.
So we're looking for what?
Another 500.
500 grams. Out here in the Serengeti, I've just spotted something. Come with me. Here we have. How much butter is that?
20 kilos of butter.
Here we have 20 kilos of butter. God love baking. That is, without any shadow of a doubt, the sexiest thing I've seen this week. I want to send that a postcard. Right. Okay. So we have got skin on almonds in the oven. We have separated eggs. We're only using the whites. And now we are going to make beurre noisette or burn some butter.
Yeah.
Right. How much butter, chef?
So we're going to need 750 grams of burnt butter. Always unsalted. I much prefer using unsalted, just so then we've got complete control of how much salt is going to go in the product.
Nice.
This butter is cultured butter, so it's kind of got a little bit more of a lactic flavour. We take our butter a lot further than you would, say, for burnt butter sauce.
Yeah.
Or using it in, you know, any other pastries. I want to get that toasted, real toasted butter flavour.
Yeah.
And you'll see also that we'll use all of the milk solids, the burnt crispy caramelised bits that are at the bottom, I like those in
Okay,
because
okay.
it adds that extra like caramel note to it.
Yeah.
Like when you're taught to make burnt butter, you get rid of all of this stuff and you just burn the fat, the pure fat.
And you
But
have changed your mind.
Yeah.
Or taken conventional wisdom and ignored it.
Yeah. Scraping the bottom, just making sure that what's catching at the bottom doesn't go too dark. Yeah.
And it will just, and then, almonds. Yeah.
Let's go.
Where should I put these down?
Just chuck them on the table. We'll let those cool completely to they're like room temperature because they're a bit hot at the moment.
Okay. How much darker it's gone.
The toasted bits.
Oh, look on the bottom there, yeah.
So in here you're going to weigh out the plain flour that we've got from our mill. 450 grams.
450 grams. Look at me chefing it up. Oh my God, look. Look. Oh no, I've gone too far.
We're gonna weigh salt straight into that. We've got fine salt here.
Fine salt. Oh, sorry.
That's
Doing
right.
a little dance.
30 grams, please.
30 grams. It's nice when you get salt in sweet things.
Yeah. It's the balancing out that sweetness.
Yeah, and especially with things like that butter, all that richness, like could easily become a bit much. Oh, these smell wonderful.
Yeah. You can see the skin's just coming off the root, like it's super easy, and the almond we haven't overly cooked it.
Sort of coloured the.
So the inside's just like got a really.
It's almost like that roasted white chocolate kind of colour, isn't it?
Yeah, Caramac.
Yeah, Caramac. So, sorry, how much are these?
1,400. We're going to empty all of these into our flour. It's very important that the almonds are as cold as possible. In the summer, we would chuck all of these almonds in the freezer. So we got our flour, salt, and almonds in there.
Right.
And we're going to, in batches, we'll do this in, I think, in 3. We're going to put it through our food processor.
Oh,
that burnt butter is almost ready.
Yeah, come and look at this now. It looks like treacle or something.
Yeah.
Look at the colour of it now. So, I mean, yeah, this is actually blowing my tiny mind a little bit. I know it's called burnt butter, but I didn't realise that it was actually burnt.
So this is ready now. So this is the texture we're looking at.
Quite coarse.
There's still like these big chunks in there, which is going to add. So we've got some fine, we've got some big chunks. I mean, and that texture is also going to be adding to the final product. I think we'll go straight into the big mixing bowl.
Okay. Another one of the really cool things here is they've got like the same stuff that you've got at home. It's just like 10 times bigger. Even the bowl. Who's got a bowl that big? Just make a salad for me and my mum.
So that's ready now. We're going to dump that straight into the big bowl.
Right. What it smells like now, that's when you realise how important that toasting your nuts in that way clearly is. It smells like halva. Wonderful.
So we're using 1,800 grams of sugar. We're importing like 2 tons of sugar every couple of months.
Cool.
It's a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Brazilian sugar.
In we go. Where's that?
Sugar's on the left.
I'm going to get in another one of me massive bins. Even your sugar has those toasty, caramelly flavours to it. Now I'm on 836. What am I going up to?
1.8.
1.8. Okay.
We're going to go 100 grams.
100 grams.
A lot of vanilla.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, 100 grams. I was going to actually sort of. It's magic, isn't it? Vanilla's amazing.
Let's weigh out the butter. I mean, it looks black when you look at it in that light. The best thing to do is get a spoon, and you can kind of see that that's still very golden. So we need 750 grams of burnt butter. Got to be careful at this point.
This is a lot of butter.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So we're just going to slowly mix all of the dry ingredients together. So you can see that you've got those big chunks of almonds that are still knocking around in there. It's just going to add that extra little bit of texture that's going on, so it's not just one boring sponge.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got some like...
You've got differences within it.
Yeah, right. Dumping all the egg whites in. Okay, so we're going to slowly add in this burnt butter now. This is still hot, like 60 degrees, you can be cooking your eggs at this point. So dumping it all in, you're just going to shock the one layer of all the egg whites.
Pleases me as an enormous fan of mayonnaise that there is something very similar to the process of making mayonnaise here. What a brown butter mayonnaise, I wonder if that'd be nice. Ooh, on the outside of a toasted sarnie, yes chef.
That sounds lush. Look, you can see all of that toasted goodness at the bottom.
Yeah.
Most people throw that out.
Which if you didn't know, you'd think was too burned.
Yeah.
But no,
it's all going
in it goes. Right,
we're just going to whack that on second speed for just a little bit, just to make sure it's all
look
one
at
mass.
It changing.
Yeah. You'll see it'll just suddenly get a little bit lighter, and then that'll be the point that it's ready. We're done. It's all one being now.
Ooh. Now this needs to rest until, well, overnight.
Yeah.
But Cal, being the gentleman that he is, made one exactly the same as this yesterday, so that we don't have to go home. This is the one from yesterday.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's cold.
It has to be from cold.
It has to be baked from cold.
Yeah.
Right.
Blackcurrants. So can you see the batter's just got completely really thick now.
Really thick,
compared to where it was before.
Yeah. Yeah, the runniness of the one that we just knocked up.
Yeah. So halfway up. Do you want to add some of these in?
Okay.
I'm going to add five to each one at the moment. So then we've got 5 in the middle, and then we're going to do another layer of mix. So we're leaving a little bit of a gap for it to grow and pop up. Nice one. And then if you want to add another 5. Right.
Okay.
Move to the oven.
So to the oven.
The oven's been preheated to 180. But it's my favourite place to stand here though in the morning when we've got this whole oven completely full of pastries, and you're just at 6 in the morning you're a little bit worse for wear from the night before. And you're just watching croissants rise through this big glass door is quite satisfying.
Yeah. The financiers are in the oven.
Yeah.
And while they're doing their thing, we are making, what are we making?
We're going to just make a little spice syrup to spread on top once they come out of the oven straight away.
Okay.
Ah, you f***ed it.
Oh, shit! Equal parts water and sugar, a couple of cinnamon sticks, a star anise, a sprinkling of cardamom, and a sprinkling of fennel seeds.
Easy.
And then heat it up.
Yeah, we're just going to bring it to the boil.
We can hear the oven.
I can hear the oven.
She's singing.
Yeah. We're good.
And the berries look fantastic.
Yes.
Those little purple pops.
So whilst they're still hot, we're just going to give them a real.
Oh, I see.
little
It is. I'd imagined you were going to tip it on.
No. So just going to keep it moist for as long as possible in there. Keep
Okay.
retaining as much moisture.
And actually now, just with that little sheen on top,
Yeah.
they look even nicer than they did before.
And when that sugar syrup like sets on top, it'll have that beautiful little glaze.
Yeah. And then how long do these need to sit for? Half an hour?
15 minutes,
Okay.
and then we can eat one.
Oh yes. Can we have a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chin chin.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh my god. Every time.
It's got a note of the Ferrero Rocher to it.
It's nutty.
The acidity we talked about in the berries is banging.
Yeah, it's that, isn't it?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That is, they are so fucking good. Josh, you want to eat? You got to eat one, Josh.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for coming, man.
Thanks for having us. Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm here, sat by the eating the best cake ever, and it is blowing my tiny mind. They're milling their own flour. Oh, here's some ducks we saw earlier. Quack.